Hello and welcome to the first class of 2025. Happy New Year. It is currently snowing like crazy here in Luxembourg, so I want to create the coziest vibes possible. And I do want to create a little bit of heat. So we're going to be doing a yin and yang style of class. So the first half approximately will be dynamic. We're going to move through some animal flow transitions and just your typical vinyasa flow that you will find on my channel. And then we will be ending with some yin, with some long, deep stretches. So hopefully we'll get the best of both worlds. It'll feel great. A wonderful way to kick off the new year. Without further ado, we're going to get started. I just have a bolster with me today, but this can easily be replaced by any pillow that you have at home, maybe 2 pillows if you want to make it extra cozy. If you have a bolster, great, but absolutely not a requirement. Just use what you have. All right, so we're just gonna put that to the side for now, and we will start standing. So we're going to start standing at the top of the mat, feet hip-width distance apart. I'll just turn around so you can see. And we're just going to close our eyes and feel the earth beneath your feet. So take your time to meet me here, and once you're here, close your eyes. And just start to pay attention to your feet, the connection between your feet and the earth. Feeling the weight as it shifts, maybe into your toes, into your heels. Maybe it shifts from the right to the left foot. And then we're going to purposefully increase that movement. So with the eyes closed, circle your weight over your feet. It doesn't have to be big circles. We don't want to lose balance. And then little by little, we're going to decrease the size of those circles until we find equal weight in both feet, and also equal weight in the fronts and backs of the feet. And once you find that equal weight, start to notice your legs, start to squeeze all the muscles in your thighs, squeeze the glutes, slight tuck of the tailbone. We're building that foundation from the ground up. Squeeze navel back towards the spine, engage the core. Squeeze lower ribs together and in. Pull the shoulders back and down. Let's activate the arms, reach down towards the mat with all 10 fingertips. Spread the fingers wide open. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Try to lengthen your neck. Chin is very, very slightly tucked in. Soften the muscles in your forehead, soften the muscles in your face, and just feel this shape for a moment. Let's take 5 breaths here. Keep being active through your arms, through your fingers, through your legs, through your core, and relax the muscles in your face. Deep breaths. Every inhale, we grow a little taller through the crown of the head. We're standing strong, palms facing forward, posture is open, ready to accept whatever comes our way in this new year. And we will meet it feeling strong, feeling confident, standing tall. You can blink the eyes open. Let's reach the arms above the head as you breathe in. Bringing all the energy into your hands, and then exhale, hands to the heart space. And I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's an intention for your new year, whatever resonates with you. And then when you're ready, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. We're just going to start with 3 regular sun salutations. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Let's take a moment here, feel the strength of your shape. Exhale, we lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hold it, pausing in each moment. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. Inhale, let's come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Inhale, reach the arms up, high mountain. Exhale, fold forward, bowing down to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, high plank, we take 1 breath. Exhale, low chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths. Moving with intention. On your next exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Finding your moving meditation. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift to breathe in. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Breathe in. Breathe out, low plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 2 more breaths. As you breathe in, come high on the toes, bend the knees, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Bring your right knee into your chest. As you breathe out, 1-legged squat. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Exhale, step the right foot way back, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. For 3. Growing nice and tall, 2. And 1. As you breathe out, let's lift the right knee, twist to the left. Hold for 3. Now let's release the right knee, open up the arms. Left hand finds the back of the right leg. Good, growing nice and tall, finding a deep stretch through the right side body. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. Lift your right knee, left arm in the air. Let's pivot onto the outer blade of the right foot. Pull your left knee into the chest, or into the left shoulder, sorry. Hold for 3. Keep lifting through your right side body, 2. 1 wild thing, left foot steps behind the right leg. Again, feeling your body open. 1 more breath. As you breathe out, high plank. Let's go for 3 push-ups. 3, 2. Knees can always help. 1. Bring your knees and elbows to the mat. Pull through upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in. And down. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step, float, hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Left knee into the chest, breathe in. 1-legged squat, exhale. Inhale, stand up tall. Step the left foot way back, Anjaneyasana. Hold for 3. As you breathe out, prayer twist to the right. Lift your left knee. Really try to squeeze navel back so that you can twist a little deeper. Keep straightening your left leg. Pull the right shoulder back and down. 2. And 1. Release the left knee. Open up the arms. And then right hand finds the back of the left leg. And when you're in any shape, try to focus on your whole entire body. See where you can engage more, where you can soften more. As you breathe out, left hand underneath left shoulder, left knee lifts off the mat, right arm reaches up. Pivot onto the outer blade of left foot, side plank, right knee pulls into right shoulder. How high can you lift your left hip away from the mat? And try to pull your right knee in a little closer. Wild thing, release. Again, squeezing the glutes here, trying to lift the hips a little higher. As you breathe out, high plank. 3 push-ups for 3, 2, 1. Knees and elbows to the mat, pull through. Up dog. And downward facing dog as you breathe out. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Come into a squat, hips to heels. Bring the backs of your hands together. Let's reach actively through the fingertips. Thumbs are almost touching the mat. Chin into chest. Try to squeeze your knees against your shoulders. As you breathe in, we open everything. Come onto your toes, knees spread out wide. Palms of the hands face up. We grow tall, squeezing navel in. As you breathe out, little ball. Inhale, we open. Again, always better to move a little slower with control. Exhale, we round. One more inhale. Exhale, we round. Come back to your squat. Plant the hands, let's lean forward, crow pose. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your squat, hips to heels, reach your arms up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace your hands at your lower back, fold forward, Uttanasana. 2 more breaths. And let's release the hands down, halfway lift. Walk your hands forward, high plank, 1 push-up. And then knees and elbows to the mat. Pull yourself forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you breathe in, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Send it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps on the outside of the right hand. Cactus your right arm. As you breathe out, straighten and reach for 3. Inhale, cactus and open. 2, 1. Revolved crescent lunge. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Hold here. Now let's reach through left fingertips, lean forward, and then pull back. Okay, so right leg stays really straight. Reach, pull back. One more, reach, pull back. Right hand to the back of the left leg, left arm reaches up. Hold. As you breathe out, cartwheel your left hand down to the mat. Right arm reaches forward. Let's kick that left leg through. Now we're going to rock back and forth, landing in pistol squat each time. So rock back, keep your right knee bent. Try to come into pistol squat. You can use your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. With or without the help of the hands, left foot steps to the back of the mat. Power lunge, reach the arms up. And then as you breathe out, pyramid pose, airplane wings for 3. Now we're going to just drop the left knee. Both knees are bent 90 degrees, reach the arms up. Inhale. 3 handstand hops or 3 times standing splits, completely up to how you're feeling today. So we plant the hands, maybe hop up or standing splits for 3. 2. And 1. We come back to our little lunge. Arms reach out to the sides, maybe untuck your left toes or keep them tucked to make it a little bit more challenging. Try to lift that right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your hands down, lift that left leg. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the back of the mat, Skandasana. If you want to make it harder, arms reach up. Now, as you breathe out, right hand underneath the right shoulder, wild thing on the right hand. So we're facing the back of the mat. Now we're going to bend the right knee and sit on your heels. So you're facing the top of your mat. Right hand is behind you. Both knees are bent. You can even sit on the floor if you want. And then as you breathe in, press into your heels, lift the hips, come into almost like a half wheel pose. As you breathe out, rebend the knees, straighten your right leg, pivot into high plank, 1 push-up, and then your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Left leg rises, inhale. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. Send it back. Left foot steps on the outside of the left hand. Let's cactus the left arm, open up the chest. As you breathe out, straighten left leg, reach through left fingertips for 3. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach 2. 1. Rebend your left knee, left arm reaches back. Lift your right hand off the mat, revolved crescent lunge. Little wobbly. Let's keep this left knee super bent. Reach through your right fingertips as you breathe out. And then inhale, lift the chest, go as far back as you can. And then reach. Inhale, lift. 1 more, reach forward. And lift. Left hand finds the back of your right leg, right arm in the air. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. As you breathe out, right hand finds the floor. Left arm reaches forward. Kick through with your right leg. So we're almost in a pistol squat already. And then let's rock back and forth. Land in pistol squat for 5. 4. You can use the help of the hands. 3. 2, and then we're gonna step back. Right foot to the back of the mat, power lunge, hold. And then pyramid pose, airplane wings. Folding over your left leg. I'm feeling the heat already, even though it hasn't been that long. I hope you are too. Let's drop that right knee, double bent-legged lunge, arms reach up. Now either standing splits, framing your left foot with your hands, or 3 L-shaped handstand hops. Find your point of focus somewhere in front of your left foot. And then let's go for 3. 2. and 1, maybe holding. And we come back to our little lunge. If you want to keep it quite challenging, keep your right toes tucked. If you want to make it just a tiny bit easier, untuck your right toes. Squeeze the right glute, lean back slightly. Lift your left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, a little higher, and 1, release. Bring your hands down to the mat, lift your right knee, walk the hands all the way to the back of the mat, Skandasana. Make it hard to reach the arms up for 5. Keep opening up that right hip, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Pivot into wild thing. So right arm reaches up, come onto the outer blade of left foot, right leg steps behind your left leg. Bend the left knee, sit the hips on the heels, right arm reaches through your legs. And then as you breathe in, lift the hips, half wheel. Hold for 3. And exploring the shape, trying to lift the hips a little higher. See where you can engage more. See where you can soften. Exhale, rebend the knees. Straighten your left leg. Pivot into plank. 1 push-up. Knees and elbows to the mat. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And out. As you breathe in, come high on your toes. Bend the knees so knees separate out to the sides. Let's roll into upward facing dog. So 1 vertebra at a time. Nice and slowly. Exhale all the way back to loaded beast. Bend the knees, look between your hands, step, float, hop, or handstand. Top of the mat as slowly as you can. And if you want to redo that, go ahead. I'm going to do that again. Whew, feeling all the Christmas food. All right, we're coming down to Malasana Yogi Squat, where you can just roll out your wrists, any movement or stretch that feels good. And then we're just going to hold Malasana. So you can feel free to use your bolster if you want to have it under your forehead for extra support, or you just want to stay here. And then we're going to round. So either forehead on the bolster, or let's wrap the arms around the legs so the backs of the hands are pretty much beside your ankles, and then you can just hang your forehead down. And we'll hold. So we're not going to do pure yin, but yin inspired. So we won't hold as long as you would in yin, and we might be a little more active. Let me know if you would like to see a full yin class, or if you prefer something a little more hybrid. Just important in yin to always feel something. You want to always feel a stretch. And you want to pay a lot of attention to your breath. It is the breath doing all the work. We're not engaging the body as much anymore. We're not really engaging at all, except to keep ourselves in a certain position. And then we're trying to breathe deeply into that shape. Let's take 5 more breaths here. And then slowly you can make your way out. We're going to use the help of the hands to sit down on the mat and separate the legs wide apart. Our next shape is just folding forward. You can use your bolster in front of you to lie on it. If you have a deep forward fold already, you can use maybe just one pillow or maybe nothing, but just make sure that it's not too intense. You can stay there comfortably, and we want to work our way into a shape gradually. Because I'm used to this, I'm not going to use a prop. We're going to just find our comfortable shape, maybe lie on your hands, relax the feet so we're not trying to externally rotate the legs or anything. And if you need to readjust, you can. Right, we'll try to stay completely still. Find a position where you feel something. Because it's yin, alignment doesn't matter, so you can look over to one side or the other. And we'll stay there for just about 20 deep breaths. And notice how with time, with gravity, your body naturally gives you a little more space if you allow it. So that's why it's always very important to be able to breathe deeply, because you need to make the body feel safe. If it doesn't feel safe, it won't open. Let's take 10 more breaths here. Try to keep your breath super deep, breathing into your lower belly, targeting the hips. All right, very slowly, we'll use the help of the hands to come out. It's a big, big stretch, so you want to move gently. And then with the help of the hands, we're going to rebend the knees. Okay, rebend the knees, and then maybe bring your hands behind you and very gently move the knees side to side if that feels good. You can also just move them to one side and hold, and to the other side and hold. Now in this similar shape, we're going to bring both knees to the right. Left knee is in your right sole of the foot. Let's pull that left heel as close as possible to your left hip. We're going to grow nice and tall through the spine. Twist to the right. Your bolster, you can bring it with you. Once you can't twist anymore, you can lie down on your bolster. You can also lie down without the bolster if you prefer. Just going to turn a bit so you can see that a bit better. So I'm going to twist, twist, twist. And then once I can't anymore, I lie down, forehead rests in my hands, or I lie down on the bolster. All right, so take your time to set it up, and then we will stay there for, cramp, for as long, or not as long as possible, for a good 15 breaths. All right. And again, breathing deeply into the lower belly, trying to target the left hip the most. You might feel the stretch in your left thigh a little bit as well. And the deeper you breathe, the more you can feel that stretch. Let's slowly make our way out the same way you came in, and we'll switch it to the other side. So you can just bring both knees up into your chest, and then we'll bring both knees over to the left. Right knee is in the sole of your left foot. Right heel is right beside your right hip. Breathe in, lengthen, twist as far to the left as you can. When you can't anymore, come down. And again, we breathe here for about 15 breaths. Take your time to adjust. Sometimes it takes a moment to find the position that feels good. And then when you have it, just breathe into it. Let's slowly make our way out. With the help of the hands, we're going to turn to face the top of our mats and then come all the way down to your back, keeping the pillows or bolsters behind your back so that we are lying down with the hips on the floor, the heart open, the arms out to the sides. You can bend your knees, soles of the feet together in this reclined butterfly pose. And we just want to create this feeling of openness throughout the whole body. Openness to this new year, to the challenges that you're going to face. We want to be open to new experiences. Open and receptive to new opportunities. And to being uncomfortable. To putting ourselves into situations that will allow us to grow. You can just repeat like a mantra in your mind, I am open to whatever is to come. Whatever resonates with you. To be very honest, I'm not that good with words, so I will leave that up to you and your imagination. You can repeat it with every breath that you take, just to give your mind something to do. And we all know words are extremely powerful. Words are one of the steps before action, so the more you can repeat something to yourself, the more you can maybe manifest it into your life. I will leave you in this beautiful heart-opening shape. I hope that 2025 has started off wonderfully for you. And if it hasn't, I'm sure that it will get better. If you keep showing up, it will get better. Thank you so much for being here once again. Let me know if you have any resolutions for this new year, any challenges that you're working towards, any goals. I love hearing from all of you and connecting with you. So yeah, feel free to comment or just to say hi. Yeah, thank you so much. I will see you in the next class, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.